Today's date on the Archangelic Calendar is Infinity OJ68J988 Infinity Infinity B55555 Infinity Infinity B1TT Infinity Legend and more info available at archangeliccalendar.com. Gaia is firmly set in the element of water even though the waters are rocky. This indicates complex change is coming. We can also expect the unexpected because water-based change, also known as tides, can change suddenly in a very dramatic way. We are anticipating a major timeline disruption in the next few sunrises. We are also anticipating timeline links from the past to terra to reconnect, which also causes similar issues. There are major roadblocks when someone attempts to travel to Terra Earth via a linear time, and it can cause strange timeline fluctuations. It is possible to get lost in space and time permanently if you are not aware of this important fact. Moreover, it is not possible to get to Terra Earth through linear time at all, and this is why the 3D seers of the old Earth could not see past a certain point, and thus assumed the end of the world had happened. Speaking of assuming the world is coming to an end, we could not help but notice an extremely large caravan of elemental cosmic energy, which closely resembles horses stampeding, headed in the direction of Earth. The archangels simply stayed steady and the stampede carefully maneuvered themselves around us without disturbing anything or anyone. They were not very talkative but had a definite target that was obviously malevolent. Blocking the Superbowl siphon had proven to be a messy job. That being said, we have successfully blocked, but did not stop it, and it was not without causality or consequence. In retrospect, I should have these things announced way ahead of time, so we can get more people to help. That is why I urge you to share these assignments often. Initially, as I surveyed the events of the Superbowl, one thought we had room for improvement because many innocents were harmed. Though after speaking with Archangel Michael, he assured me that things could have been much worse. The side effects we are getting are minimal as compared to the other possible outcomes. I was going to share the photos of the details of what happened at the Superbowl halftime and why Jophiel was so concerned, but it seems as if the internet has that well covered and they are laced with bad juju. So I refrained. A quick synopsis: children in cages, demonic references, a threat from our masters, what Shakira's tongue yell was about, a giant siphon box, and so much more was on display for all to see and for no one to notice, besides us of course. The other thing that was telling was that Lopez brought out the Puerto Rican flag, which may have been an indication they're attempting to siphon the suffering of the people in Puerto Rico, which is a result of the Atlantean conflict. This is also a way of Lopez of saying she holds her clan over her bloodline. This brings me to our next scheduled Siphon Fest to be aware of, the Oscars, which is only 6 short sunrises away, and we will be very prepared for this event. As I mentioned, Archangel Jophiel was very concerned with the halftime show, and those who were directly engaged by choice could not escape the dark intentions. She also wishes to point out this is the same strategy they will implement at the Oscars, except way more artistic and way less obvious. Thank you to the Sky Watchers who caught the sky anomaly we were on the lookout for. Gallery IDS equals 537,536, type equals rectangular. Enough micro talk, let's get macro. Most of humanity's 7.8 billion people do not have enough belief in their ability to work metaphysically as of yet. If that is not the case, and for most light workers it is not, feel free to use your own tools and abilities for assignments. For the others, the tools below will help you bridge the belief gap, as your belief in the said being would come into play as well. The following tools will only be available until the mark of the next Archangelic Day, next day's official post. Envision yourself using said tools with a pure heart and intentions. A warning to all who try to yield unworthy, these things have their own will. Please make a mental note of what you wish to equip. Passive equals no intention needed to use or arm. Active equals intention needed to yield. Aggressive equals will attack before anything has a chance to do any harm. Active, passive and aggressive anywhere within the universe. The Violet Flame team has shifted into the balance of 6, from the balance of 3. This means that we are starting to toggle in balance. If it helps, you can imagine 9 as steady control and 3 and 6 as the alternating hands on which it adjective asts itself. The Violet Flame team is as follows, and is in no particular order: Archangel Germain, Archangel Ansiel, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Orion, Archangel Raguel, Archangel Briathos, Archangel Barthkol, Archangel Sablo, Archangel Emmanuel, Archangel Kirkael, Archangel Gzrel, Archangel Gal Izur, Archangel Tatraziel, Archangel Ishma, Archangel Serviel, Archangel AF, Archangel Uziel and Archangel Adonai. Active long and short range. Archangel Michael's legendary sword can handle anything, as it is completely omnipotent. There is no level of consciousness that can be achieved that this couldn't slice through. It is also an amazing weapon against electronics and technology, as it can override any circuitry. Passive and aggressive, long or short range, anything in your jurisdiction. Archangel Leo's Swords of Plenty is a passive and aggressive attack sword that has a complete will of its own. Do not try to yield at all, you will only get in the way. Equip and go. Passive short and long range. Archangel Gabriel's Shield of Truth allows righteousness and justice to be your greatest defense. When equipped, this allows truth to protect and serve us. This shield also helps bring abundance to our lives. Active long and short range. Kali Ma's trident can handle anything, as it is completely omnipotent. Extremely effective onto life and on boulder. It is an amazing weapon against electronics and technology, as it can override any circuitry. This is a great tool for any assignment. Passive and aggressive, long and short range. Diana, Goddess Artemis' barrage of flaming arrows will light up planet Earth with love. The lunar reset is approaching and she wishes to be of service to mankind. Summon her to a target or allow her to act in your best interests. Either way, this is a powerful tool. Active long and short range. Archangel Astaroth's wand has more power over timelines than any other tool. It can change the status of any situation from hopeless to its most positive form. This tool is ancient and modern and has implications in the past, present and future. Active long and short range. Archangel Virtuel's sword and is a bright teal light, and it is to be used in places of difficult decisions. It helps bring clarity and bold outlines to what lays ahead, and because of its bright light it illuminates all your would-be motions. This is an expert sword for cord cutting and emotional blockages. Passive and aggressive short range. Archangel Baruchiel's orb is a great to encourage the healing of old wounds. This orb is perfect for supporting your dreams and ambitions, but it can also knock beings into another galaxy when necessary. Passive and aggressive short range. Archangel Balthiel's spinning blades can thwart any distress that you may experience, and it can also keep all your enemies stay at bay. The spinning blades are extremely active, and when equipped with Astaroth's wand, it can dramatically change our ILY lives through timeline manipulation. Please note the next 3 tools are healing modalities and can be sent remotely to loved ones. Passive and aggressive short range. Archangel Calendar's radiant rays of health wards off all diseases and illness. It can also aid in the recovery of diseases already inflicted. It can be sent to land masses as well as individual living beings. Passive and aggressive short and long range. Archangel Theliel's radiant compassion sends heartfelt love to all within your jurisdictions. This is the nurturing aspect of healing and it has incredible warmth. It is best to yield this with a calm frame of mind. Active long or short range. Archangel Raphael's healing staff is an omnipotent healing force that works gradually or intensively depending on how you yield it. It is considered the best general healing instrument. Assignments. Congrats to the team, but keep your focus. We have successfully blocked the Superbowl siphon, yet we are far from done with this nonsense. We cannot settle for anything less than being allowed to exist sentiently. 1. We need to remain cognizant of the fact that the Oscars are going to be in the Dolby Theatre in LA, which is designed to echo and vibrate very efficiently, and these dark masses will radiate for days after the event if we allow it to. We should start sending violet flames ASAP. We are hoping to ease the density the day of the event to make it more easily workable. We also ask you target as much electronics as possible to disrupt the subliminal programming. We also want to send heavy teal rain and silver hail to the day of event as well. Let's start this ASAP. Again, there will be dark masses the day of the event that will need manual persuasion. 2. Göbekli Tepe in Ulfs, Turkey, is one of the only accessible Atlantean temples above water. You can see the top of the temple in the photo below, but it is much more massive than it is showing. That being said, in between the top pillars is a passive energy cluster. It can be bright blue protection, or emerald green, healing, but we suggest to start with blue and then we will turn it to green in a few sunrises. 3. Australia needs violet flame and emerald rain simultaneously. Hold it for 72 seconds, blanket the entire continent. 4. For safety purposes, I am suggesting we send pink plasma to both the Atlantean and Lemurian crystals simultaneously, just to make sure we are not having a seesaw issue between the 2 rising continents. 5. Help the children who are suffering and being abused by sending them bright white portals that can offer them a better timeline. Archangel Balatal and Archangel Astaroth's tools work well here. 6. If you have participated in the Super Bowl assignment, self-care is very necessary. It was tough and we need everyone at 100% for the Oscars. More info available at archangeliccalendar.com.